What's up, future millionaires? I'm Mike the Investor, and about a month ago I did a video on Gala Games, the entire project, on what the token is, what the project is Gala Games a buy, and other things as well. But in this video, we're going to talk about the new $100 million fund that came out exactly a week ago for the development of the metaverse called Galaverse with 𝗕𝗅𝗏𝗍𝗍. And so we're going to be diving into the press release from Gala Games and kind of what are my thoughts about all of this. But before we do, I want to take a brief second to talk to you about the partner of today's video, which is 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗡, which is known as the top precious metal and cryptocurrency IRA platform in the space today, where you can save on your capital gain taxes. This is also able to be used 24/7, 365. Now, two new things about 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗡. There is no longer a monthly fee, and not only that, you can also get $100 free in Bitcoin when signing up if this is your first time. Now, as for the cryptocurrencies on 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗡, you can see these are pretty much the big fish in the cryptocurrency space today that we're able to save on our capital gain taxes. And last but not least, which is very important for their investors, is who they use for their cold storage custody, which is Coinbase Custody and Curve. And so if you would like to check out 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗡 for yourself and save on your capital gain taxes for the future and get $100 free in Bitcoin, go ahead and click the link below in the description, and there is no promo code that you have to put in. Just click the link below and you'll be on your way. Now let's go ahead and dive into the price chart first of the Gala Games token right after this. Alright investors, welcome back to the channel. Now we're going to be diving into the price chart here for Gala Games, and there are timestamps in the description below if you are looking for a specific section in this video. Now, according to CoinGecko, the cryptocurrency market is down about 2.3%, and the overall market cap is 2.2 trillion. Now, as we look at Gala is number 52 out of the top 100, currently at 42 cents, and you can see it is down 6.8% on the day. Now, as we look at the market cap right around 3.1 billion, you can see circulating supply 7.5 billion, total supply 36.3 billion, and then the max supply is an even 50 billion, right? And so if we just look at the price chart, as we can see, the entire market has pretty much been in a flux, been on the downtrend. It hit a high right around here, right around, I think it was close to 83 cents if I'm correct. And you can see we've kind of been on a downtrend since then. But this is due to the overall market kind of moving downwards. And so right now you can see we are getting really close to that 39 cents, which is another level of support. And so this is not financial advice, but right now, of course, the market is dropping a lot, and we're kind of waiting to see what's going to come from all of this, because a lot of people still think, you know, we are in a bull market. Now, there is news to support the bull market, and there's also news to support the bear market. And so right now, we kind of just have to wait and see what time actually gives us. All right, so now let's dive into the press release from Gala Games talking about the $100 million fund with 𝗕𝗅𝗏𝗍𝗍 to see what this is actually going towards and what they're looking to develop with this $100 million fund. Let's check it out. And so you can see that the date on this is December 13th, 2021, so exactly a week from today. Now, Gala Games and 𝗕𝗅𝗏𝗍𝗍 launches $100 million fund to accelerate the development of blockchain gaming. Now, as you all know, I always try to have the key highlighted parts for you when we dive into different articles and press releases. So let's dive in. The successful blockchain gaming platform today announced the launch of a $100 million blockchain gaming fund in partnership with 𝗕𝗅𝗏𝗍𝗍. And this is important because this is a new crypto investment firm founded by Sierra Sun, who is the former head listing and blockchain investments at Huobi Global, which is a large digital asset exchange. Now, the joint fund will invest in game developers and emerging projects building with blockchain technology, including but not limited to play to earn, GameFi, metaverses, and other decentralized gaming solutions. So right here, this sentence tells us what they're looking to use this $100 million fund for. Now it says, in addition to funding, the portfolio projects will receive guidance including NFTs and pre-sale strategies, token design, in-game economies, marketing and community engagement, monetization and distribution support, play-to-earn economies, and development from the Gala Games and C2 Venture teams. So you can see the $100 million fund is not only focusing on this stuff here, but it's also focusing on the guidance of different portfolio projects with all of this stuff I just read. And so the launch of the Blockchain Gaming Fund marks the first venture fund for both Gala Games and C2 Ventures. And so the last part here we're going to talk about is Gala Games recently selected 𝗬𝗢𝗘𝗑 as its preferred exchange partner. Now this means that 𝗬𝗢𝗘𝗑 will provide its expertise advising Gala projects on marketing, community building, and other core components of Web3 growth. Now, as well as working closely with the teams to streamline future token listings, Gala Games listed its Gala token on 𝗬𝗢𝗘𝗑 in November 2021, which was last month. Now, gaming is the fastest growing form of entertainment in the world, and check these numbers out: double the size of film and music combined, and we know film and music alone is huge. And so according to the research from firm DFC Intelligence, nearly 40% of the world's population is gamers. Wow, that is huge, right? And so with the global gaming revenue expected to reach $200 billion in 2024, we can see why the metaverse, why play-to-earn gaming, and all of this blockchain gaming stuff is so important today. 40% of the population is gamers. That is huge, and this is why they're expecting the industry to be so large. Remember, they said the metaverse is supposed to be $1 trillion industry within itself, and the metaverse is under 40 billion as we see it today. And so let's briefly look at this Twitter post as well that I thought was very interesting from Gala Games, which is a potential partnership. They haven't actually stated it, but based off of this Twitter post, it seems like a partnership. Let's check it out. And so on December 19th, it says something good drops on Tuesday, December 21st, which will be tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And they have at Under Armour basketball, and also Steph Curry. This is huge because Decentraland just did a partnership with Under Armour and Steph Curry, very similar to this, and you can see by looking at this, they have the Steph Curry brand, and they also have his Under Armour shoe as well being shown, Gala Games and Steph Curry. So in my opinion, this looks like a partnership as well, which I guess we will know more on December 21st. So I also wanted to show you that briefly in this video because I thought that was very interesting, and if that is the case, this only adds even more value to Gala Games ecosystem as a whole. Alright, so after everything that we covered regarding the $100 million fund for Gala Games, what does this mean for the project? Well, if we just look at it from a gamer perspective, this is something gamers want to see. They want to see money going into up and coming projects, which leads into better games, better technology, better ecosystem, better rewards, better everything. And so from a gamer perspective, this is something you want to see. From an investor perspective like myself, this is something you want to see because number one, the gaming aspect has to be there. This is how it's going to be successful, right? You can have the best technology in the world, but if you don't have the ecosystem and you don't have the community to back it, you know, that technology doesn't go anywhere. And so I think they have a very strong community as well, with people excited for upcoming things that come out with Gala Games. If you just look at some of the marketplaces, there are things that are already sold out, right? And so this shows a strong community base. And so from an investor aspect, when we see this type of money going into the entire Gala Games project, this is a plus for me. Number one, it helps put it over the competition because when you look at the metaverse, there's a ton of projects out there, right? But how many of them have a $100 million fund going into their entire ecosystem, right? And so this puts projects like that ahead of other ones. We also had the $100 million fund with Engine and Infinity that I talked about as well. And so when you have this big money going into these projects, this shows belief from other investors of big money, and this also shows that they're serious about being successful with their project. People aren't just here to waste $100 million. This is to set them up to be one of the top metaverse projects in the space today. And so in my opinion, not financial advice, because remember, these videos are strictly for entertainment and educational purposes only, but in my opinion, if you're talking about the long term, and long term is different for every investor, But from a grand scale of things, typically long term is 12 plus months. I'm talking longer than that, but if you're talking long term, I think Gala Games is a buy in my opinion. It has a lot of things set up for it. If you look at the team behind it, you look at the CEO who was the former CEO of Zynga. I mean, Gala Games is a top project up and coming in my opinion. Do your own research though, of course, but if you gain some value, most importantly, in this video, you know what to do. Smash that like button. It really helps out the channel. And also real quick, if you guys haven't checked out 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏 and you are a long-term investor like myself mostly, then you want to save on those capital gain taxes. You know, rather it's 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏 or another platform. But if you do want to check out 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏, click the link below and you'll get $100 free in Bitcoin. But that is all I got for you. Remember to stay inspired, stay motivated, always invest in yourself, and I'm out.